from being the strength, with the strength that we hold within our family. We've been removed from it. I'm not saying that we're the complete strength of it because, the family together as a structure, it's a strength itself. But when you remove one part of that from the family, like if you remove the man, out of the household, and you tell the woman that she's not allowed to have a man, in her house when when you're giving her government assistance or you're giving that person housing, then again, you've removed a man out of the house. So now you have children that are not being taught how to be men. And anybody who is a human being that knows and understands the family structure would know that you're going to need both parents in the household in order for it to be a family. Now you got people building, single family homes is what they calling it now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So why would you want to do that? Why would you want to disrupt a system? Why would you want to take, one parent away? Or if a parent wants to discipline their children, you want to say that that's not the right thing to do, but you filling up your prisons with these same children that you don't want the families to discipline.
Right.
So
you want to do it.
Right. Because you want to fill up your prisons and make money off of it. So, but y'all bear with me one moment. I have to take care of some of my family duties, so y'all can go right ahead and kind of carry on right now. Let me handle these little ones.
But that goes both ways, because a lot of times we say the men are needed to raise the boys, but the men are also needed to be in the house for the little girls or the young women in the house, because that way she knows the role of a man in the house. Because a lot of men are getting with women who don't know what a man is. So you're facing the battle of, that's another battle relationship-wise. She doesn't know the role of a man. So when you come in, you're going up against 18, 20, whatever age you meet her at, years of without a man. So she doesn't know your place in the household. And you coming in and you say, I'm the man, this is my role, this is what I'm doing. It's foreign to her. So we do need our fathers for the young girls as well. So everyone has a place. We all have a part in the play. And when you get outside of your part, that's when you have disruption. So you have people that are playing different parts, and they weren't even cast for that role. So you have a mom who's trying to raise a young man by herself. She can't do that. And maybe she eventually later on regrets not allowing the father to be there. But, excuse me, at that moment, it's a little too late because he's a grown man now, a man-child. And then you have a young girl who she may resent men and want to become into the homosexual lifestyle. So when you take people out, you mess up the balance of everything. And not saying that that's the reason why people are homosexuals, but it's a good reason as to why young boys don't want to be a man and why young girls don't want to be with a man. So you're messing up the play itself. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
It makes sense, babes. And I feel that it's the absolute, truth. It's I think what we're doing now is, again, like you say, you're removing the man out of the house, and you're making the young men not really want to be men, and at the same time you're making women not have the respect for men because they're not really being men, because they're not being taught how to be men. So now women are not looking at, they don't, like you said, they don't know what a man is or what they're supposed to do. So now even if they get around another female who's doing something they feel like a man's supposed to do, they're going to do that, and vice versa.
Right.
And it doesn't help that you have the media, and again, I know the brother just did a show on that, putting out this information, to cause confusion. Because you're looking at the TV and you're a young boy that's, 7 or 8 years old, and maybe you do see your father and mother together, but then you see two men or two women on TV, kissing each other. You're going to be confused. at 7 or 8 years old. And now they're implementing this same thing in the school systems. They're telling you that now they have I can't even recall what it was. I know I saw it a while ago. I have to look that back up again. But where they now it's they're having a gender, what is it, like a sensitivity, like a transgender sensitivity class or home, whatever. They're doing something like that. And and now they're pushing it toward the stores and stuff now, to where they're not even going to have, like, what is it, gender specific?
It's gender neutral in Target. It's not going to be any boy toys or girl toys. It's just going to be toys. So they're slowly but surely pushing their agenda. And there's a school system in San Francisco that's removing the boys' bathroom and the girls' bathroom sign from the door. So it's just going to say bathroom now. So slowly but surely there's going to be a wave of no distinction between a man and a woman.
So I know you got something to say, Brother Ali, but I know we were discussing, the other night about that, kind of about that situation, like as far as them having political agendas, or they have a status, or they have a
PAC, a political action group.
Political action groups,
where they basically pool enough money together, millions and hundreds of millions of dollars, to push their agenda. It takes money to pass these things. It takes money to get marriage equality, love conquers all, whatever that's called. They have money for that. So we're coming up against a money machine. Even though some people may know it's wrong, they may not agree with it. You have your representatives that don't agree with it. But if this group is paying them money, they answer to money. So that's how they've been able to slowly but surely indoctrinate us with their own agenda. And we haven't been able to have the money or put our money in the right places for our own agenda, where it's like Black Lives Matter. That's very well true. And you may have some white people that feel like, okay, it is wrong, but you got to pay me for me to step out here to agree with you. Nobody in Washington goes based off their heart and how they feel. It's about their money. Are you lining their pockets? Are you greasing their palm? So we are behind in that aspect, where we not putting our money where our mouth is. But that's just one step, but
that's the base. Okay? And this is, my sister just gave you a nice viewpoint. Especially to our thug acting brothers and sisters. This is why you need to stay your butt out of Caduceus car. Okay? And I told you, that's the damn medical sign on the ambulance. So and it's a Greek god who they worship, okay? That is a goddess of amusement. So when you get your butt shot down out here and end up having to go into the medical field to get operated on, these people are laughing at you. So you need to understand, we need to have the tools and the utensils and the fundamental mindset and the proper education on the reality of the time and, what's going on, because if you don't have these, like Sue was just saying, man, and I'm sorry, but like I said, man, it's my job to imply it for you to see it in modern terms and also in spirituality. All this stuff here has already been played out, in Rick, the pestilences and all that type of stuff that was mentioned in the prophecies of the last days. So this is why you hear of Ebola, which is one of their, wicked projects again. But the homosexuality thing, that's, this is something that, that these demons want to be in existence because they want you to think it's transhuman. Now, my sister said, I ain't even know about that. about them wanting to remove the signs from, the bathrooms which defer, male from female. So what they want you to walk in the bathroom? Oh, so sorry. I ain't know you was gonna be in here, sister. Now look what's gonna happen. You gonna catch a sexual harassment charge. See how hearing it? One of them sisters just happened to act like she ain't never seen a boy in the lower area before, and run out that door like you done raped her. That's what's gonna happen. Now you gonna catch a sexual harassment charge. See, it's like she says, engineering, man. See, you ain't even thinking about that, did you? You just thought it was gonna be all right. You don't think. They had a contingency plan for them allowing both people to go in that bathroom. What is it going to cause? It can cause rape, too. Ain't that right?
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, people are going to be assaulting. People are going to be assaulting people in all different types of things now, because what you're doing is causing confusion.
Right. That's exactly what it's going to do. Your juicy sister in there. You came in there thinking about getting some. All right, if you ain't know how to handle yourself.
Right.
All right. You got to think about that, brothers and sisters, man. I know some might say, man, I don't believe that. And that's absolutely right. You'll get tried. Because you ain't going to think that. That's the father of comprehension. That can't happen today, you see.
But it's a
one of those reasons, brothers and sisters, that when we come with these broadcasts like this here, you really should pay attention to them. Because, like I said, I like to give things. What's up? All right? So the sister participated because she just damn sure made a lot of good viewpoints, as my brother even mentioned himself. To set the base on this broadcast as hell, it caught me off guard. I ain't know my brother was going to jump right back up. We just did one last night.
Man, I didn't even know I was going to do it.
Y'all got to bear with me because, brother, I'm even, going to go in regardless. But suffice that to say, but just this child support thing, all that there is engineering, man. It's for our brothers to get caught up in a position where they can go to jail due to the suppression of employment. They know this. They know they're not giving out jobs, so what's your brother going to end up doing? He either going to go sell dope, the usual standard procedure of the fall of a black man. Okay, so now you got this sister who thinks she's being liberated through a false handshake. Okay, from them thinking that these people are going to give them, they be waiting on the back pay. Ain't that right? Okay, do you know when you receive your back pay, they don't give you the whole thing? Wait a minute. Ain't that your money that your baby daddy was paying to you? Why they got to pay it to you in portions? See, they want to be his daddy. You so caught up with thinking you proving something that you ain't even recognizing that. And that's absolutely why I told you last night. God was your father. Shit, you'll love us. For trying to tell you this damn wisdom to help you out, sisters who might think it's necessary to put a brother on child support. Don't get me wrong, there's some lazy brothers who do deserve it. Okay? But you let God deal with him. Okay? Because you can put that brother on child support. If that brother don't get no job, guess what? You ain't getting no payment. All right? So really, in all actuality, you sentence that brother to the absolute all-out ability to go to jail randomly because he's not going to have the bread to pay that back pay. And if they catch him with a warrant for that, they usually make you stand there until you pay it off. Baby's father happens to owe over a good $32,000. He ain't got nothing nowhere close to that. They can usually make him sit. See what privilege you giving these people over your own people? That you don't take time to go research about. Yes, they make you sit in there until you pay it. Okay? Some of our law sisters who enjoy doing this might be like, yeah, that's what that nigga get. God gonna judge your thought process for thinking it's fair seeming. Okay? You should think about that. The problem is you think they the gods. So you think